What's up, guys? You know what time it is. It's that Sho'Nuff time. So, the past week I've been quite busy. Got a lot of the body all painted up so we can start final assembling this thing. I mean, we still got a little bit of fabbing to do, you know, intake manifold, exhaust manifold, but once we get an engine in there, we don't want to have to go and keep taking it in, out, in, out, in, out. So I went ahead and got the paint done, and since it's the same stuff we did the roll cage out of, we can brush it on, and so if we nick it, easy touch-ups. Oh yeah. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take a look at her. Got the engine bay right here, all done up. Then moving along into the body, we got the floors all painted in. Back here we got the tubs. We even got some space in the trunk. You know, a little bit left from the tubs. Looking pretty cool, I'd say. Set that trunk back on there for right now. Doors are off so we could get the door jambs. Pretty much most of the painting's done, and today we're gonna make this a roller. So we're gonna get the front suspension put back on because we had to take it off to be able to get the paint in the pockets behind all the heim joints and stuff like that. We don't want a bunch of paint in the heim balls. Shot of the brake system. Got the master cylinder all mounted and the hard lines all done. So I mean, we're just getting right through the controls, you know. Down here's the master cylinder for the handbrake. The hard lines going to it. All across there. Then back on up on out to the rear axle. Speaking of which, since we said we're gonna make it a roller, we got the rear axle here. It's all up on the tranny jack, and we're gonna put the car up in the air and put that under the car here very shortly. But we also have the anti-roll bars to do. Let me turn the light on here so you guys can see too. So right up there by that tube, the single long skinny tabs, those are the shock mounts. And then the ones to the left of it that have kind of like the upside down Mickey Mouse ears, that's our anti-roll bar tabs. So we're gonna go ahead and go build the anti-roll bar and then get that installed in there. And then from there we can get the rear axle and four links and wishbone all back in. And then we'll move to the front, get the front suspension put together, and make this thing roll. Sho'Nuff. Yeah. Alright, so we're back on the anti-roll bar, and we got her all tacked up, and we're gonna go ahead and weld this thing up, get her done. Now because it is chromoly, I don't want to heat the same spot more than once, so I'm gonna go ahead and rotate it. Get another weld on the opposite side, and then I'm gonna flip to the other end, do the same, and then just keep flopping back and forth until we have it all welded up. Sho'Nuff. Anti-roll bar weld. Alright, we'll let that cool, get some paint on it, and then we'll put it in the chassis. And that's anti-roll bar. Sho'Nuff. Yeah. Alright, so now that we got the anti-roll bar all built, we're going to move back along to getting the axle under the car. I got a fresh coat of paint sitting on the anti-roll bar, just plain black. And we're gonna let that dry. So let's go ahead and stuff this bad boy up in there. Yeah. Up, 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 and away we go. It's time to put some converse on this. Whew. Pumping this jack gets hot real quick. Yeah. Alright. We are up in there. We're gonna go ahead and start putting some bars up on here. Right. One bar there. Upper bars on. Flip that one around and put it in backwards. Shame on me. I want the hexes facing the brackets because with the tires on, it's easier to get in here to make your upper bar adjustment with the hex up here. There we go, we got some 4-link bars holding her up in there now. Next, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab the shock brackets, bolt them onto here, and then we can mount the shocks. Sho'Nuff. Bolt, spacers. We're gonna hang our first shock. Shock hanging upside down. Grab the next one. spacer. Alright. Right now, just hand spin our nuts on. We gotta take the shocks off one more time. We still have to do a spring rate change. These shocks came off of the bully, which were the front shocks, the only shocks on there. So, now with that, we gotta pretty much just keep going. Right height should be about there. As stiff of a spring these are, we're just gonna set our ride height and put the blocks right where we need them. These are our shock mount blocks that go inside of here. So pretty straightforward. Yep. Let's go ahead and get her all figured out. So I'm just pretty much lining it up with the bolt holes where it's at with no tension on them. Washers. Washers. Shock ones I do. Two holes open. One down. This is giving me a little bit of a hard time here. We're gonna slide it. There we go. All right, a little tight from paint.
This is looking great now.
Alright, now she should be able to hang. Look at that. Yeah. Hanging from actual shocks now. Alrighty, well now it's time to put in our wishbone and go ahead and just get the cone on there. Oh, and you're on the mode. Come on, you're almost there. Yeah, that is. Next we get the other side. It's just a little tight. Where'd my mallet go? There we go. That one's in. Now we got bolts through all our parts here. That keeps this from going left to right. It's nice and solid now. And yeah, we'll go ahead and put nuts and all this on here once we finalize all our suspension points. We still need to put the wheels on, check ride height. We need to get softer springs for the rears. The springs got to come back off. And then we'll be also checking alignment, you know, so the wishbone may need adjusted to move the axle left or right a little bit. But all in all, it is starting to come together, and sure enough, we are going to have a roller today. Next, we're going to be putting the front suspension back together, and then after that, we'll be able to put her up on jack stands, throw the tires on, get the ramps back under her, and she can roll off of this lift for the first time in quite some time. Sure enough, yeah. Alrighty, well now we're moving on to the front, so let's go ahead and start putting this together. First thing we have to do is get our shock back in there because we only took 3 bolts out. So, shock goes up in here first. Got our shocks out up. Started. Now let's try to get this little control arm and spring perch seated. I'm gonna have to get some persuasion on this. There we go. Get these all on. Spacer time. Spacer thread. Started. Bolt spacer. Second one's a little harder to get in. After you got the first one in. There we go. There it goes. All right. And then we'll get that all tightened up. And we'll go get the other side all together, and then we'll tighten both sides at the same time. Boom. Like that. Now I'll just go grab some tools. I need to grab some 17s, 14s. We'll get it all tightened down. Then from there, we'll lower it down onto some jack stands to get it elevated. And put some tires on it. Yeah. Start up top. Got 14 on already. That one's not started yet. Bada boom. Now it's time to get her lifted in the air on some jack stands. Get some converse on these wheels. Steve, you want to be the control for me? I say down, go down, okay? How's that front load, Todd?
Good.
Alright, Steven, go ahead. Come down. Got about 2 inches till contact. Slow up. Okay, how do those look up there? Good?
Yeah.
Good. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this thing off the lift. Yep. You're good. As long as toes are clear, go ahead and go all the way down. There we go. The other side. Oh, that one didn't back shut off. There's the front wheels.
We got these guys right here.
They're flat. Alrighty, here we go. Here's the moment. We're gonna set this bad boy on the ground. Oh yeah, standing on suspension. This is intense. All right. Someone want to pull those jack stands in the back real quick? Dang. She's definitely sitting a little high, but that's easily adjustable. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. So we're gonna take a few minutes here. We're gonna grab the doors, some fenders, and put some panels on her so we can roll her out in the daylight as a rolling car. Oh yeah.
Sho'Nuff. Dude, for real, right? Look at that. Dang.
What's your thoughts now, boss?
Sick, dude. Right?
Oh yeah.
Well,
As parts keep showing up and she keeps coming together, every day's a new heart palpitation.
yeah. Holy crap. Sick, right?
Oh yeah.
Dang.
That's what dreams are made of right here.
Yeah. No joke. This is getting sick.
Well, I love your reaction. That just made my day.
It's unreal.
Well, here in a few minutes, we're gonna go ahead and throw the doors back on,
Oh,
put a couple bolts in the fenders and the hood on, and just roll her out before the sun goes down.
roll it out into the sunset. Yes.
Well, and we haven't told everyone the big news necessary you've only done on Instagram so far. What do we got over there hiding in a box?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go show them that little piece of the puzzle.
Sho'Nuff. So we were, we were chasing a transmission. We had a huge dilemma on the transmission, and we figured if we're gonna buy something, we're gonna go hardcore for all you guys. So we went ahead with the Liberty 5-speed transmission, the same thing you'd run in a Pro Stock car.
Oh yeah.
We'll have an H-pattern 5-speed as well, but we're starting off with the goods. We're starting off with stuff to make us go as fast as physically possible. So that's what we're starting with.
Time to make a statement.
Yeah, yep. Like I said, we will have an H-pattern for it as well. This is where we're starting.
Oh yeah.
Sho'Nuff. So this is the Liberty 5-speed Pro Stock style transmission. Really, all of your guys' support has really made it possible for us to even do so. So we're very grateful for everybody tuning in and watching us. They're pushing us to push ourselves.
All the hours.
Between wrenching, tuning, and editing, like we're always going for all of you guys, and made this possible. So we can't wait to bring you the content. It's pretty exciting.
Sho'Nuff.
Sho'Nuff.
Brandon, pick that thing up and show them how light that thing is too.
And honestly, it's nothing.
Honestly, after holding a billet B-series bell housing,
Yeah.
that entire case, right now it does not have the gears in it, but it does have the tail housing with the output shaft
Yep.
and the bearings and the front bearing in it.
Yep.
And it's lighter than just a B-series bell housing out of billet.
Yep, it's all out of magnesium, so super light. We got the Liberty gears there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty excited.
Beyond.
So thank you again, guys.
Yeah.
The shifter, so you can see how it goes. Let's go through all the gears real fast. That's it. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Done.
Boom! There's a quarter mile, baby.
Am I the meanest?
Sho'Nuff.
Am I the prettiest?
Sho'Nuff.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sho'Nuff.
Well, who am I?
Sho'Nuff.
Who am I?
Sho'Nuff.
I can't hear you.
Sho'Nuff.
The Shogun of Harlem.
Well, Sho'Nuff. Sho'Nuff has been kicking butt with Sho'Nuff. It's just awesome to watch. He's done such a great job. He got it to be a roller today. I'm so excited. We're all so pumped. He was actually like almost in tears. He was so stoked when it rolled outside and saw it in the sun. Whew. We're super pumped. So I hope you guys are pumped too. We've got the transmission. We've got a clutch coming. We've got gears coming. We've got a bell housing coming. We've got an engine. We're getting some camshafts. We're working hard to bring you guys just some awesome content and just, I don't know, it's showing up. It's awesome. We appreciate you guys watching. We appreciate you guys hanging out. August 17th, we have a PSCA race that we're putting on at Bannermere Speedway. So I hope you guys can cruise out and check that out. We've got a street class and a pro import class. So if you guys want to come race with us, come on out. It'll be a great time. And also check out our merch on pfispeed.com. Just hit us up. We appreciate all you guys, and we're so grateful you guys are all part of the PFI Speed family. So thanks again, and Sho'Nuff. We'll see you tomorrow. That's just sick.
Bow down to your master. Kiss my converse. So
Who was scared to me? Oh.
yeah, come on, Leroy. Now, when I say, who's the master? You say, Sho'Nuff. Who's the master?
Tell your friends, family to watch, check it out, and hopefully we'll have this thing fired up soon. Sho'Nuff, have a great day.